this is in so much of your work, like, right, and you talked about this the last time you were on the show, sort of like people's notions of people in the South as like provincial or parochial, or that their worlds are smaller in some way, like technology went everywhere but the South. No, not the case. Or like globalization went everywhere but the South, also not the case. And you were talking before about Amazon fulfillment centers, and in one of the stories in Hellions, you have a character who's delivering stuff, and I don't think you say that it's an Amazon worker, but given what I see every day in my neighborhood, that was how I imagined it. Kind of someone driving around delivering all of these things made elsewhere. And
Yeah.
one of the things I love about this story, which is called Another Frequency, is that like I love like a good descriptive list, like lots of objects. And this character is just like she's delivering just all sorts of stuff. And then there are these reactions of the people who are sort of so it just made me think about like how swiftly I buy things without thinking online. And I don't think about where they're made. I don't think about where they come from. I don't really I should be thinking about all these things. I should be thinking about who delivers them. They're University of Minnesota students who are working in Amazon warehouses. Anyway, in Another Frequency, we want to pivot to talk about your fiction. This story, the protagonist Viv is delivering all of these things that are made elsewhere, and she listens to music while she drives, and she stumbles onto a frequency that kind of calls to her, and it draws her into the woods when she tries to follow it. And I wonder if you would read from that story for us.
Sure. Yeah. You wanted me to read the section where she's actually, it's a nice list of things. Yeah. I kind of envisioned her as like some equivalent of like a UPS driver.
Okay.
But of course, the UPS drivers would be delivering a lot of Amazon in my neighborhood, at least. Like most of it comes from. Okay, so Viv delivered digital picture frames and carry-on luggage, waterproof cameras and pop-up play tunnels, chargeable miniature Land Rovers and cashmere throws. She worked through lunch, wolfing down a sandwich after 1 o'clock. The voice surfaced late that afternoon during a fresh squall, hypnotic, deep, vaguely feminine. Welcome to dim shapes. Imagine me at the top of a fire tower, enveloped in a cloud. Imagine me in a woodland hillock, tucked into a rusted camper, or floating along the river on a barge. I'm nowhere, I'm everywhere. Viv pulled to the roadside. The first sound she heard seemed to come from the woods, a canine howling, coyotes, feral dogs, wolves, that lapsed into women keening, a rhythmic, mournful, collective wail, so intense Viv couldn't fathom how it came from her old portable radio with the missing battery plate, the AAs secured with black electrical tape.